Sa pagputok ng pangalang Jerry Peñalosa sa sports ng boxing, grabe ang naging hatid na saya at excitement sa mga boxing fans. Nakita nila ang boksingero na hindi lamang basta suntok, kalkulado ang mga banat, pero ang lakas mahirap din i-underestimate dahil pag nakakita ng pagkakataon, tutuluyan na talaga ang kalaban. Kaya hindi na nakapagtataka na sa kanyang pang-38 laban bilang profesional, napasa kamay ni Peñalosa ang WBC Super Flyweight title. At sa kanyang pang-40 laban, ibang level at boxing stage ang sinubukan ni Peñalosa. Dumayo sa Amerika sa unang pagkakataon at hinarap ang may mabigat ding kamao na si Hipólito Saucedo. Importanteng laban ito para sa nagpapakilala sa mundo ng boxing noon na si Jerry Peñalosa. Sa round 1, sinimulan ni Peñalosa sa matutulis na jab, samantalang ang kalaban parang nagugulat na lang sa bilis na ipinapakita ni Peñalosa.
30 seconds to go in the first. On many evenings, the champion Peñalosa ranked number 10 by the WBC. Hitting 10 seconds in round number 1, and we will pause for a word. It's a very slow-moving first round. Right now in the gold trunks, 25-year-old Jerry Peñalosa, a hero in the Philippines. 37-1-1. Effective jab, good defense, rock-solid chin, great heart.
Not in the body, but too low, and he says it just made me weak from that point on. Romero took control. There's Saucedo, and that's what Saucedo wants to make this fight. He wants to make it tough on the inside.
Title fight for world champ Jerry Peñalosa. Comes in with a taking his time, his first trip to the U.S., so looking for airtime and hoping to come on later against Saucedo. But Paulo Saucedo very happy with the way the first couple of rounds have gone. He comes on, he says, is that your best shot? Remember what Saucedo said before, gets turned on when he gets hit. Hasn't been turned.
Those fighters from South Texas in that area, it takes them a few rounds to get going. Oh, good combination inside, the straight left. Peñalosa says is his best punch. I think Saucedo would probably agree with him after that shot.
Pro fights for Peñalosa, 36 of them have come in from Kawashima in his hometown in Tokyo.
Kawashima's hometown.
Yes. Oh, nice spin by Peñalosa.
That was Kawashima's 8th title defense, or would have been if he would have successfully defended it. He had defended it 7 times going into that fight. Peñalosa said, I boxed him, and you see some of his boxing ability early in this fight. He was moving around, circling, kind of staying at bay with Saucedo. There was another straight left. Pinpoint accuracy from the punches of Jerry Peñalosa.
Round number 4. First U.S. exposure. He wants to impress in this one.
Head swinging left hook. That left hook knocks him silly because he comes into them from a different angle, from behind them, from behind their back. Also with these southpaws, I found it's easier to smother them, stay on the inside of them. You don't realize they're left-handed. And yes, easier said than done. 3 of my 5 losses to those who box from the southpaw stance. The ropes. Peñalosa's using it. That round. You know, they're trying to light a fire under him. They're telling him between rounds, more pressure, more pressure, more pressure, more. Finally happy he's getting hit a little bit more. Really content.
What happens when Peñalosa's... Well, you kind of get the feeling if Peñalosa got a little... He'd be cracking through because he is economizing with his punches.
Yeah, it may be the airtime he wants too. You know, he doesn't want to show everything here. He wants to lure Johnny Tapia into a fight.
But he's so quick. He gets in and gets out. Look at that. Stairs by Peñalosa.
Saucedo saying no. A lot of talent.
He's been fighting pro for 8 years, turned pro at 17. And by his third pro fight, he was already going 8 rounds. His 9th fight, he won a 12-round IBF Intercontinental title. Won 20 in a row. That first loss was the disputed split decision to the Philippines national champion. KOs in his last 13 fights. And the WBC junior bantamweight champion.
Well, his father was the Philippine welterweight champion. His father, Carlos Sr., a boxer. His brother, first round, you only get less than 3 minutes airtime.
Just getting warmed up. You figure this was where Saucedo wanted to bring the fight, but it's Penaloza now. Look at his compact hook here to the body of Saucedo.
Oh, that jab right on the...
Oh, rapid fire by Penaloza upstairs.
That is what you were looking at in your opponent. Look at those openings, right to the pit of the stomach.
Right. After he went upstairs, then he comes back downstairs and scores. Oh, again. Fast ass of Penaloza.
And no misses from Penaloza. Right on the button. Saucedo missing with his punches. And see how slow Saucedo is. Now he's apprehensive about throwing his shots. He's afraid he'll miss.
And we will pause now for these words from your...
Penaloza gets into that corner, and watch how high his hands rise, and then watch how body away from his opponent. He puts in, he gives his opponent, then he takes it away. So he moves in, then moves out. You feint at your opponent, move in, and all of a sudden you're gone. Fast movements from him.
Splattering shot by Saucedo. Oh, and Penaloza rips it.
Saucedo was in his shell. He had capitulated.
In Penaloza.
Oh, and the speed. Good combination from Penaloza.
Upstairs, downstairs. Saucedo doesn't know where it's going to come from.
Frustrated too. See him slap his gloves together. Come on, let's fight, he says. Really getting turned on this round. But you got to hit him in that body a few rounds to take some of that speed away and that movement away. He is too good when he hits that fast. You got to bring him down to your level if you're Saucedo, your speed. Right now he's outspeeding Ippolito.
And there with some head fakes, Penaloza. Closing seconds of round number 7. And the better Penaloza looks, certainly makes that possibility more and more attractive.
More sellable. Oh, good, debilitating. And I tell you, Polo is tough. He comes into this fight with a lot of aggression, and that may be what's round. Because he is frustrated. I can't. Ippolito Saucedo is thinking.
And you're watching Penaloza now, Sean, too, and you understand he's not even at 90, 100, 90, anywhere between 90 and 100%. I mean, his intensity level, he could even raise even higher.
You know, that's what it is about great fighters that you see. That's the difference in mediocrity and great fighters, second by second. The good fighters change round by round. The great fighters change second by second. And, oh, man. Saucedo saying it was a low blow.
John Lawson says no. Saucedo said, I should know. In a
Bring him up, Tim. Now get him up from Lawson. You're able to turn and fight in that left-hand stance. Against these southpaw fighters, they are as confused.
Saucedo at the pass every time. Rises when you get into that championship type of fight. We're talking about Penaloza is going at a certain speed here, and you know when.
And Johnny Tapia. So he has, that's why he's so focused in this fight. You know, back in the glory days of boxing when they had one champion, yeah, you know, back in the days of boxing when there was only one champion, you had to make your own challengers. There is Penaloza landing. Oh, that straight left is so good from him. It is so quick. It comes right after the jab, punching in combinations. Jerry Penaloza, Ippolito Saucedo doesn't know what to do. He is still befuddled.
World Championship fight level, where the juices are flowing even more than this tonight. Even though he was so excited about fighting for the first time in the U.S. and in front of a national audience, and there he picks it up. No, says Saucedo. Yes, says Penaloza, and again.
A lot of anger and intensity into this fight with him. I suspect that took a lot out of him. A lot of these fighters that are relaxed and calm, like Penaloza is.
Anger in what respect?
He was angry. The right hook. Penaloza.
And now he's even more angry.
Yeah. Anger in that he was trying to fire himself up, trying to get good and hot, especially for those early rounds. We talked about his slow start. And I just wonder how much that anger, he's trying to change his style a bit. I wonder how much that took out of him.
Big finish for Penaloza. There's the bell. They didn't hear it. Now just getting started. Hey, let's fight a couple more rounds.
12-rounder.
For the winner by unanimous decision, Jerry Penaloza.
Ang pagdayo sa Amerika, nasundan pa ng ilang laban doon. Nakatrabaho niya rin ang sikat na boxing trainer na si Fred Roach. Humanga ang sikat na trainer sa pagiging highly technical boxer ng Pinoy. Ilan sa mga sikat na nakalaban ni Peñalosa sa Amerika ay sina Daniel Ponce de Leon, Johnny Gonzalez at Juan Manuel Lopez. So yan po ang gusto kong i-share sa inyo ngayong araw sa mga kaibigan at kababayan natin dyan sa Pinas, mga boxing fans at sa mga tulad kong OFW saan man panig sa mundo. Kumusta po kayong lahat dyan? Kung nagustuhan niyo po itong aking video, paki-like at kung pwede, mag-subscribe na din po kayo. At para updated kayo sa aking mga video, pwede nyo i-click ang notification bell. Maraming salamat sa inyong panonood. Shout out kay Mr. Gary James Ferrer ng Mabalacat, Pampanga, kay Mr. Dong Tangloy Malyari, Jen Merdan Garcia ng Macau, kay Miss Madam B ng Washington State, at kay Miss Bilmaham Freyes, at kay Mr. Billy Joe Bildad. Maraming salamat po sa pagsuporta nyo sa aking channel.